It's my job to understand your aspirations and work with you to achieve them. Have a trot round the field, round the outside of the flags, right? As you do so, try and think and condense down to 30 seconds everything that's relevant about this horse, what you want to achieve with it. And you give him a nice canter round, nice quiet, what I call warm-up canter. So what we'd like to see you do now is canter around the outside of here at 520 metres a minute. That's no slowing down and speeding up, it's just simply travelling at what you think feels like 520 metres. The stopwatch tells us you were travelling at exactly 520 metres a minute, novice speed, right? Were you comfortable with that?
Yeah.
Right. You understand that in order to average that speed, you have to be capable of going considerably quicker than that.
Yeah.
What sort of speed do we need to jump fences like water jumps?
325.
325 is show jumping speed. So there will be fences, go through the fences that you have to jump at that slower speed, show jumping speed. We've said water jumps.
Coffin fences.
Any combination. Any combination fence. So your coffin is taken into that, your sunken road, your steps. Yep.
Yeah.
Right. Anything else?
Your water.
Your water. Anything else? Skinnies?
Yeah,
Skinnies. Corners?
Yeah.
Right, a corner by definition is almost a skinny, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you've got to jump it in such an area. Anything where you're jumping from one level up or down. If you're going from one field to another and there's a drop, if you're going on a long stride, you'll make the drop so much worse by going quickly. So 325 metres a minute. Probably about a third of the fences are going to be those technical fences that you need to do it at that speed. The others you can ride so much quicker. Identifying which ones you can go on at and which ones it's not appropriate to go at is one of the most important bits of horsemanship. At that gate, next time round, you've got to walk 20 metres before. I want to see you bring the horse right back to show jumping speed and then move him on. Again afterwards, you've still got to go round in the same time.
Okay.
Exactly the same seconds total, but remember, not at the gate. You actually make your steady like you do with a water jump. 20 metres, 30 metres away, so you've taken your steady, and then you allow him forwards to the fence. I want your hands to stay low, and I want your knee to come back. If your knee comes back, your whole centre of gravity comes back. Where's the centre of gravity of the horse?
Under me.
Yeah, whereabouts? A well-fitting saddle, it will be between the stirrup bars. Yeah, your stirrup bar either side, yeah, in between those two. So if you bring your knee back, yes, so that you can almost see the stirrup leather in front, you've brought your centre of gravity behind his. And he will then bring his centre of gravity back to match yours. You were within 0.1 of a second in.
Okay.
Right, so you were absolutely spot on the nail. Is that what normally happens?
No.
What did you do different?
I moved my knees back.
Ah, your knees. I have found the knees coming back is the biggest single thing. When you stand up, when you want him to come back, you do that. I find that absolutely phenomenal. We bring the knee back so that she can see the stirrup leather in front. Remember, there's the stirrup bar, and that's where the centre of gravity of the horse is, and by bringing your knee back, your whole centre of gravity comes back. What we do this time, the furthest away flag is a skinny.
Right.
Right, so when you get to the flag there, 30 metres before it, take a steady, jump your skinny, open him up, you've still got the water.
Okay.
So you've got two slow downs in the one for it's 47 seconds is the time at 520. just under 46 seconds with your 2 slow downs. So you're a second quicker than you were going.
Yeah.
So you must be now motoring at 550 metres a minute in between. It must be happening. Remember that in a 47 seconds part of your cross-country course, you are unlikely to have more than 2 up and downs through the gear.
Yeah.
Yep. You may have more fences than that in the 45 seconds, but they will probably be attack fences where you can cruise on into. You don't have to take the steady for. If you do this enough, if you practice this enough at home, the horse will almost be expecting it. People can't believe how quickly they get so there. It's almost as if they're anticipating it, because this is what I do. You sit back, come back, and almost, even when you're saying, go on now, he's thinking in a minute, she ain't going to go very far before she's asking me to come back. And he's coming back to you. You'd have to say, if you look at that on the video, it looks like harmony between you and the horse. It doesn't look like you fighting the horse at all. Or the horse not fighting you, one or the other. Remember, one of you can't argue. It takes 2 to have an argument. And now that your hands are low and we've just tweaked the technique slightly, he says, I understand exactly what you want. Horses don't deliberately not do what you want them to. They don't understand. You understand that if your hands come up and move, you're not giving him a message in the mouth. You are unbalancing him in his whole head and neck. And when you unbalance him, he runs. So by definition, the moment your hands move and his head and neck goes from one side to the other, you're undone. He is going to, you say he's fighting. He says, I'm unbalanced because your hand has moved. If you do it with the finger, he comes back to you so easily and so quietly and so calmly.